also going to talk to you about a bullet I wanted to put in my skull because I didn't want to smoke crack anymore. That was almost 19 years ago. Nothing like being in the hospital delivering your first baby when you're in the bathroom smoking crack. And they're out in the delivery room delivering your kid. That's no life. That's worse than that life. And I can honestly tell you, by making those choices to not do that anymore, I changed my life. I am the owner of St. James Recovery Center. It's an old hotel over here, right on West Bay Street. It's built in 1895. And I made the choice to turn that into a recovery house. We have 12-step recovery. We work with J-Rec. And I'm here to tell you, if you even know the word J-Rec, you're lucky. You're very lucky. Because there were times back when I was getting in trouble that we didn't have things like that. I remember when a few people prior to Miss Catherine came to my recovery house and discussed getting J-Rec started years ago. And I thought it was just a wonderful idea. And I'll tell you, the reason it's so successful because it gives you choices. It allows you to become men. And I'm here to tell you that every man that comes into my building, they get this talk. They don't get that talk. It's a wonderful speech, by the way. It was awesome. Thank you. But we don't put up with no bullshit over there. And the reason is you got to man up. If you're coming out of prison, you expect somebody to take care of you, you've got another thing coming. You're going to have to man up and step up to the plate and take care of yourself. I mean, one of the things we do over there is we help people get their driver's license or their ID cards, or I've helped people get their kids back. I spent 7 years clean, wishing I could see my kids. I couldn't even put my eyes on them because of the things I did when I was using drugs. We have a saying in one of the programs, I won't tell you what program I go to, it's 12-step recovery. The clean addict always gets the kids. And what that is hope. It's a message of hope. And I'll tell you, I have 3 siblings who died from the use of drugs. 2 sisters and a brother, all younger than 25 years old, because of this lifestyle. I did it. I know how bad it is. I know how bad it is to feed your kid out of a McDonald's dumpster and spend your last $4 on a hit of crack. You know what it's like to buy a half a hit of crack? Because they won't give you the whole one? It's twice as much misery. And I did it. I used drugs for 17 years. Now I go to jails and middle schools and high schools, prisons, and I speak to people about drugs and about how to come up. So if you don't have a job, your 8-hour-a-day job should be getting a job. Now, I speak reality, because that's all there is in my life. I got 5 kids, y'all, and I had full custody of them for the last 13 years.
Amen. Thank you.
And it's for one reason, and one reason only. Because when I wake up in the morning, I'm grateful for what I have, and when I go to sleep at night, I can look back and know in my heart that I did nobody wrong today. And if I did, I want to talk to y'all about making amends. That's 98% of recovery. Is digging inside, bringing it out. Because if you can't get in there, you're going to go back in there. I guarantee it. I've watched a lot of my friends die that were clean, that had a good life, but they went back out and picked up drugs. And I'm going to tell you, you can be successful. I'm very successful in my life. Successful ain't cash. I do not see success being rich. My kids all look up to me. All 5 of them. I have 2 kids in the Marines. They wouldn't be here today. They wouldn't be there today because I'm here today. If I weren't here doing what I do, those kids wouldn't have a shot. they wouldn't have a shot at life. I got 3 kids in college, 2 in high school. So I'm here to tell you, you can do this. You don't have to go down that road anymore. It stops right here today. You never have to go back to jail. You never have to do drugs. You never have to be in handcuffs again. It's all about the choices you make. Everybody in this room, I would be willing to bet they never want to see your face again because you moved on and got a real life. I'd be willing to bet that they want to see you succeed. And I can't praise J-Rec enough. I mean, J-Rec is just awesome. For you to come out of prison and have help and a building to go to, that's unbelievable. Because in a real world, in a fair world, they don't care. They don't care what you do. But they want to see you succeed. These people do. And these people right here. So with that, thank you very much for having me out.